Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. We are here tonight, and we're gonna talk about the Steelers. We are in the AFC now. We have moved to the AFC. We're done with the NFC. If your team's in the NFC, go watch the NFC. Everybody's done from the NFC, so go watch it. If you missed an NFC preview you would like to watch, go watch it. They're all finished. We are now moving to the AFC here on the show. So go watch the NFC if you have not. Today in the live stream, Chicken Legs was asking me about Miami. It's coming. Cruz was asking me about the Texans. It's coming. Slow your horses. It is coming. It is coming. Tonight we start with the Steelers in the AFC. They are the first contender. They are the first participant. They're the first. Steelers, come on down. You are the next contestant on the C Show. Come on down. Oh no. Come on, Steelers. All right, let's go. So let's talk about the Steelers. Steelers, fantastic offense. Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Ben Roethlisberger. Now they do have a problem with Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell said he's going to leave next year because they are not giving him his money, and he wants to leave. I guess he's like a 1 year. It was like a franchise tag, for 1 year, $50 million. But he said he's finished. The last 2 years he's been signing 1 year deals, and so he said this is my last year. I most likely will leave the Steelers after the season and walk away in free agency. Who knows if that's true or not? A lot can happen from now until March when free agency starts. So I don't know. I wouldn't be too sure about that. We'll see what happens when free agency hits in March. For right now, Le'Veon Bell, and for this season, is with the Steelers. So you can argue you have the best wide receiver and one of the best running backs, at least for 1 more year. Now, and a pretty good quarterback, a top 10 quarterback, and Ben Roethlisberger. That defense is not very good. It is not. Now they lose their linebacker Ryan Shazier for the season with a back injury. You most probably all know that Ryan Shazier suffered a very serious back injury, and he's gonna be out for the season. He's still struggling walking. So that guy. They're gonna miss that guy. He was a key guy. Especially to stopping the run. They are going to miss Ryan Shazier. They will. That defense was not good enough, and now it's even going to be worse with the absence of Shazier. So this team, I think they're going to win a lot of football games this year, but they may not go as far in the playoffs. I think I was looking at their schedule. It's not that hard. They do have some hard games at the end, but it's not that hard. I think they can win. They can win from somewhere from 11 to 12 games, but it's going to be one of the situations where they get in the playoffs. And they may not go as far as you think, because I think they're going to win a lot of games this year because of the people they're playing. But once again, the playoffs, they could have some trouble because of that weak defense. All right, let's look at their schedule here. Let's look. First game versus Cleveland, that'll be a win. Second game versus Kansas City, that'll be a win. At Tampa Bay, that'll be a win. Ravens, at the Ravens' house, that could be their first loss. Atlanta, that'll be a tough game. That could be a loss. It could be a win. It's in Pittsburgh, though. Cold weather, having Atlanta have to play outdoors. I think Steelers got it. At Cincinnati got a football team. They have to go to Cincinnati. That'll be a hard game that I think Pittsburgh can put off. Cleveland, win. At the Ravens, second time I think they beat them at the Steelers. Then they got Carolina. It's at home. I think they got Carolina. Jacksonville. Payback, that's the payback game. Last year they lost both times to Jacksonville. Ben Roethlisberger in one of those games threw 5 interceptions, and then we saw what happened in the playoffs. I don't know. I'm not very high on Jacksonville. Jalen Ramsey's starting to become a problem with his talking. But they can win just because it's one of those teams. It's like the Packers. Every time they play Seattle, they lose, for some reason. So that could be a loss right there. We'll see. Denver, it's in Steelers, that'll be a win. LA Chargers, that'll be a win. Raiders, it'll be a tough game. They have to go to the Raiders' house, but they can win. Then you have a very hard schedule, Week 15, Week 16. New England and the Saints. those will most likely both be losses. Especially the Saints, they have to go to the Saints' house. And then if it matters, Cincinnati. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The thing with the Steelers is their defense. How good can it be? They have one of the best offenses in this league. Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell. What's that defense going to do? They're going to go as far as their defense takes them. Now, it's a weak AFC. Other than New England, nothing's for sure to me. It is a weak AFC. So they can still win 11, 12 games, I think. Because it's just a weak AFC. I look at the schedule and they're capable of winning every game except maybe Jacksonville, New England, and Saints. Other than that, I think they're very capable of winning every football game. I really do. They always lose to New England. They'll lose to New England. The Saints, you got to go play the Saints at their house. That'll probably be a loss. And then the Jacksonville, last year they played them twice and they lost twice. So it could be a mental problem for them now where they just can't beat Jacksonville. All right, ladies, I think that's all I have to say for tonight. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. 11 to 12 wins just because of the weak AFC, but who knows because of their weak defense. Who knows? That's all I have to say for tonight. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you for the live stream tonight. Thank you everybody for joining me. Eagles Crazy, Cruz, Chicken Legs, Philly 500, Johnny Manziel. You even made an appearance on, Johnny Talks. You even made an appearance tonight on the show. Fox 87, you were there too. Everybody was on the show except Marty, David in Atlanta, and Ronald. Ronald told me he was sleeping. He lives in like I think his nan or something put him to sleep or something. Because he was telling me, oh, they told me to go to sleep in my retirement home or something. So Ronald, you know, he's like a senior citizen, so they told him he had to sleep at the old man's house. So he told me, he apologized to me after the show was over. He's like, hey man, I couldn't make it. They told me I had to sleep at my, I had to take my nap. Ronald, I understand, you know, the senior citizens have to sleep. But Marty, I don't know about you. Ronald told me you were in jail again. I'm very disappointed in you, Marty. And then David in Atlanta, I think he was at work. So Marty's in jail. David in Atlanta was at work, and they told him he had to sleep at his old man in his retirement house. Anyways, and everybody else, thank you for joining me on the show. And until next time, I am the man that runs the place. I am as good as advertised. I am CE, and I want to see y'all, and I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on the live stream. Maybe I'll do a live stream on the weekend for a preseason game. We'll see. We'll see. I do still want to do that game live, you know, me commentating. And I'm going to look at the microphone. 2 people have told me to get a microphone now, Ronald and Cruz. So I'm going to start looking at microphones, okay? So you know, I'm going to start looking at those. So thank you for tonight on the show. And I apologize also for the live stream freezing for a little bit. I'm a professional. I apologize to all of you, the fans. That will never happen. Well, actually, it may happen again. I apologize. Thank you for being patient. And until next time, I am C, and I will see you late, and I will see you later. Oh shit.